All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back. The game 504, which is Castlevania Curse of Darkness on the PS2. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Arietta, how's it going? Naka, hello. Fermi, how's it going? Rock, welcome back. There's no voting. Voting's done. Wizardry won. Ugh, gotta play Wizardry again. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll see. We'll see how bad it is. I mean, from my understanding, is basically just like it's basically like a coat of paint thrown on top of the original, like the OG version of Wizardry. So we'll see. Maybe it'll be good. I'm not holding my breath on that one. So yeah, we're back to Hector and his really heavy shoes. Goes through really large castles. The game. Gotta craft more weapons. Pick up some more demons. Wonder where we're going to find the next one. The manual mentions three of them. There's like the fairy type, the battle type, which we already have. Those two, and there's a bird type. So I'm sure we're going to run into that soon. No, there's still one more wizardry. There's the wizardry, what the hell is it called? There's like there's another one. Yeah, the 5 ordeals. So definitely not the last one. They keep popping out new, quote-unquote, new wizardries. The last wizardry I was supposed to have played was the PS2 one, then they're like, nah, we're just gonna give you more. We're gonna make you suffer. I mean, maybe the new one's good, like the 5 ordeals, but this one here being the OG one, and I wasn't a big fan of the OG one on the NES. And from what I understand, it's not a remaster of the OG one where they just took it and like made it better. It's like, no, they literally just take the OG one and slap some fancy graphics and music on top. But they're still running the OG one like in the background. 5 ordeal makes it sound like a chore. Yeah, exactly. Hector. Alright, start the timer. Let's continue on. Listen to the hot jams. It's one thing this game definitely does right. It's got some really hot jams. Right, we're in the aqueduct now. So the whole map percentage thing is confusing because it's like, I'm assuming that's not 32.95 of the entire game. Maybe it is, actually. It's definitely not the area because it is steadily going out. So maybe we're 1/3 of the way through the game. That was fast. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of backtracking with different different abilities and stuff. Want to move faster. I don't think dodge rolling is gonna speed things up. There is the spear, the double attack spear thing, which kind of makes you dash forward pretty quick, but I'm pretty sure like the dodge rolling thing, you're not going any faster than walking. Two good tactics, yeah. I haven't heard anything like fantastic. That's it's right after what is it? Lord of the Rings tactics on the PSP, which is gonna be I get used to those controls again. Did we? Oops. I don't know if I stolen these guys yet. Wolf Skeleton. I did $50. Definitely the fastest, is it? It feels a lot like the. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is what happened in terms of like the of like everything. They might have made it so that like at some point in development they might have like doubled the size of everything. Like the width, height, length of areas might have been doubled in size. Because these corridors are freaking massive. Like when you have corridors that are basically like size of airplane hangars. So I wouldn't be surprised if everything was like half the size, but then the camera kept getting caught and stuff, and it was like too claustrophobic, so they decided to double the size, but they never increased Hector's running speed to compensate. So maybe something like that, I don't know. I should control these guys manually. Like Suikoden, but you didn't bother with tactics. It's been a while since I played a Suikoden game. Suikoden 4 was definitely ass, so... Can't be worse than 4. It explains why his running cycles exactly. Like, if you, like I'm betting that something like that happened, and then maybe it was late in development, and they just didn't bother changing his run speed to compensate. It could have been something like that. Hey, Tex. Yeah, like maybe we'll get something eventually that makes us run faster. There might be some abilities. There's plenty of demons left to find. There's like the whole chart tree there where we're gonna have to like make multiple demons to... Because looking at this, there's probably four different end types. So I'm gonna have to make 4 at least just to hit every single thing on the tree to see if there's any like particularly good abilities that need to get, right? Something with these guys, so there's probably 4 end things, and this one has more than 4 because there's this one in the middle here. So there's like probably 5 on this guy, that like 5 end types, so I don't know. Should Konami revive this character? I mean, it's not like Konami's doing anything with Castlevania nowadays other than just licensing it out to other things. So I doubt we're ever gonna see a first-party Castlevania game ever again. It's making way through the last game in the Gargov trilogy. Ugh. How was the second game? Is it any better than the first game? And why is the answer no? Well, at least, hopefully, once I get through the Gargov trilogy, it'll be uphill from there for the game quality. Konami came and released Symphony of Night on Steam. It's a lower floor. Nothing below us right now, so... Assuming these are like directly on top of each other, and they kind of look like they are. So we can go down below to a new area. Let's do it. Geronimo! Yeah. Just see how much the time healed heals. Like, I never actually measured it. Second game's best of 3. Are you playing them in like the release order, in North American release order? Or are you playing them in like the the original order? I'm assuming you're playing in the North American release order. Baines, how's it going? Yeah, it's the original PSP trilogy. It was just Legend of Heroes before they went to Trails in the Sky. Which, of course, is where, like, you know, where the game kind of hit its stride, the series. The original Gargov trilogy, as it's known, Tear of Vermilion, the Witch whatever one, and the Song in the Ocean aren't very highly regarded. I played the first one so far, and it's definitely dry. PSP is filled with tactical RPGs. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. It's a portable game system, right? So, tactical battles make like the perfect kind of relatively quick, you know, you do it on a bus ride kind of battles. So, with the ability of like obviously saving if you need to. There are 2 monkeys in the bath. One goes, ooh, ooh, The other says, put some cold in then. What? I don't get it. The NBA one of the Gargoyle games. Won't be bothering you. The path is too hot. He said, so good. It's like, ooh, ooh, ah. Moonlight Witch was very dull. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's the biggest problem with those games. They're just dull. Like, so I'm really hoping the later games are really good. Which, I mean, from my understanding and like everything I've heard about them, they are. But until then, it's gonna. Stop running around. Stop it. Alright, see how much this thing heals. So we're at 202 right now. Kingdom Hearts 2 soon? Maybe. You got a panic attack at one point, it's that bad, eh? You never used Steam before? Wow. You can pick it up on GOG, the Trails in the Sky series. So you don't have to use Steam technically. Yeah, so it looks like it's 30. 34. Forget how much mana that costs. For parts. Yeah, 6. Definitely more bang your buck. This is what, like 20? This thing I think it was 30. So obviously more bang for your buck compared to 60 for 30. So I'm assuming all these ones are used automatically. Like, if I get cursed, it's going to heal me automatically. So I don't have the ability of manually using it. I think we're good. No. We're almost there. We got 32 more to go before we max out this one. It's fine as long as you can get thing recognized controller. Hopefully they make controller support. If not, I mean 100% there's like fan mods to fix that. So. Picked up Trails in the Sky because the magazine ad calling it the JRPG of the decade. Oh yeah? Wow. Looking forward to playing the Trails in the Sky when we get to that one like a million years from now. The other one must have been like a dead end, because, I mean, it doesn't seem like it has very far you can go. Let's go there first. So grab some more. This fight's gonna be a good time. I mean, we're getting nearish the end of 2005. Vampire the Masquerade, no, because that was PC only. Okay. Mirror 1000 Year Door, already played that one. Xenosaga Saga episode 2. Did I play 2 yet? I think I played 2. Kingdom Hearts 2. Haven't gotten to that one yet. Yeah, Unplayed East is always the worst search. So look for anything with a Y followed by an S, whether there's a space in between or not, so... I'd have to somehow, like, figure out a way of making the bot, like, search for just, like, East games, and I can't be bothered. Try to figure out how to do that. There is. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to reach an Natalia game naturally, because we've already gone 2 fast forwards, and if Natalia shows up again, which it very likely will, because it's freaking Natalia, there's like a million games in the series, then the third one already has like a million votes, so... Hey, Hunter? So yeah, I don't think we're ever going to reach an Natalia game, like, naturally in RPG Quest. Won't be buying the enhanced version that they announced like a week after launching the original version. Yeah. Okay, so if I didn't jump down, I could have just continued and walked down the long way. Yeah, it's kind of insultingly fast. It's like a week or a month or something like that. It's like after everybody bought the first game, it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, we're bringing out an enhanced version soon, so might want to not do that. I'm not a big fan of this mace, but it's my best axe weapon right now. I want to level up this dude before I switch back to my sword. I wonder if there's a really good place to grind for crystals. It probably is, but... Like, these guys are dropping like 2 crystals, so obviously the quality of the enemy determines how many crystals you get for them, so... But they don't always drop 2 crystals, so... Stop dashing away, you stupid enemies. Lisa ran in the hospital to charge TLC to take your baby home after birth? Probably. Enhanced version is 99 Canadian? Yeah. This one I'm not gonna be buying day one. Merminer is so annoying. Stop dashing around. When did we get a gun in this game? We have guns in like 16 or 14, whatever the hell, 15th century they're in, right? That's a thing, right? If only. Maybe a laser gun. Yeah, Canadian video game prices are like stupid now. There's plenty of games hitting the $100 price point. Yeah, well, I mean, Area of Sorrow makes sense since it takes place in modern times. I suppose it's even using swords. Should be pulling out a freaking like AK-47 there and just mowing down everything. Not that someone would have had access to those kind of weapons, but still. He was like a teenager or something. Of course, Hammer's got like... He's like ex-military, isn't he? He would have access to that stuff. Sephiroth! Shiro with the gifts of the John! It's awesome, Shiro. The gift of one-winged angel. How's it going, by the way, Shiro? Sorry if I don't catch all the chats, considering, you know, action game. I'll be getting close to evolving here. 86. 4 more and I can evolve and then switch to a different fairy. Well, actually, I guess I need to get the abilities first before I evolve, or before I switch. See what kind of stuff they get at max. Cut me? Nice. Yep. Evolution. What we got? Killer Bees to tiramisu. Let's turn to pastry. Oops. Most knowledgeable race of fairy, rich in ancient culture, always ready to help and advise. 3 abilities to learn. How's it going, Alkman? I mean, I wasn't stuck. Level 3 I think was 10 or 100 HP. Ow, rude. Yeah. There is. They brought up like the first games on like everything. PSP, the DS, obviously the TurboGrafx, or not TurboGrafx, the PC Engine, etc., etc. It was on everything. Yeah. Until I find an easy way of making the bot like search for East games specifically when you do exclamation search East, which I can't. I don't have the knowledge to really fix that easily. Yeah, well, East Origins, so PSP has the East 1 and 2 Chronicles, which I think is similar to the one on Steam. And the DS one is... East. Don't know where I put my copy of that one. There it is. East, Legacy of East Books 1 and 2. It's a slightly different version. I mean, it's still East 1 and 2, but obviously different version. Yep, gotta love the bump combat. Localization guy still around? Nice. Seems the same as PSP except for better FPS. Yeah, makes sense. Optimized for PC and stuff. Didn't unlock any abilities yet. See, most of these are like defeat a certain number of enemies with current ID form. I bet you there's going to be some of these abilities that isn't that, which is going to be kind of annoying. Try to figure out what I need to do to unlock some of these. Like this guy, I think when we transferred from this one, yeah, so we missed one here, so most likely this one was not a defeat a certain number of enemies with current ID form. I'd probably have to do something special to unlock that one. That or I leveled them up too fast, but... So let's hope it's not the same with the fairies and stuff. Some of these abilities might need to do some weird stuff. I guess I don't have to use my mace anymore. Releasing the initial D manga in Brazil. Oh yeah. Miserable pile of secrets. Yeah, like isn't East 5 the only East that we don't have in any form in English? Which is weird. It's weird that they never remade it in any form, like why? Oops. Maybe they're waiting for like an anniversary. Like they keep re-releasing like remakes of all the other East games. 5, nah. Rude. That looks like a boss room if I've ever seen one, especially since there's like a save point right next to it. God, these things are hard to hit things with these. So we're going that way. Oh, got a teleporter, I think. Warp point. I was gonna say, I'm gonna go back and search my fairy base. Still need to get the abilities on this one first. So we'll save first. MF Ghost. That one's starring Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, some motherfucking ghosts on the motherfucking train. Potion. Such an empty area. Everything just feels way too big in this. So I'm convinced that they like double the size of everything. These areas just feel like so empty sometimes and just way too long. They're probably gonna have some sort of like water walking ability at some point. There's like 2 spots where there's like places looks like we can go in the water. Yep. Alright, let's go fight a boss. Or die trying. What we got? Last time we got a freaking dragon. How are they gonna top that? Almost looks like a battle arena where we'd be fighting a Colossus in Shadow of the Colossus. Gee, I wonder if that's gonna collapse underneath us. Nah, that wouldn't happen, right? I'm sure this is totally structurally sound. Totally structurally sound. Wait, what? Skeleton riding a skeleton fish. So it's a little slow. Skeleton diver. Let's see if I can find a stealing thing. It's the hardest thing with, like, especially on bosses, like trying to find a time where you can actually, like, steal from them. It's got to be such narrow things or such specific things you have to do to trigger it. Rude. It feels like that'd be a good time to try to steal from the fish. They are, yes. I mean, obviously they're the same, you know, they're based on the same game, but they're quite different. Right, this sword sucks. It's way too slow trying to hit anything. Let's use her Ada. Oops. Oh, okay. Right here is where you can steal. You need to be able to jump up and steal, though. Rude. Okay, can you, like, do the stealing move again, please, before I kill you? Oh man, I was trying to target him and it wasn't working. Mr. Jam. Want to get the stealing. Well, it doesn't look like he's ever going to go back down, so I have to restart this. Yeah, it's really hard. It's such very narrow windows. Very narrow windows, and they have to do like specific moves, which they don't do often. It's like, ugh. Can I go back? No. It's a boss that genuinely impressed me. Like, as in, just... I mean, I've seen so many bosses at this point, it's kind of hard to, like, be like, oh my god, this is such a cool boss. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that it is, like, super different. Oh, got another one of these Spirit of Fujis. I can do the armor now. Have to go back and steal it from that dude. Let's see how much my current armor. Hit to just to fight them again. My current armor has 38 defense. Eastern armor. Okay, so this armor says 42 defense and a bunch of constitution. It's a collector's item, so it's basically like height armor, but with way more defense. 42, 33. Brigandine. This is worse. So it's basically the Eastern armor without the Constitution. Like, why? I'm sure it would be required to make, like, some other armor. But it's like, that's like so much worse. Email's good, man. How's it going? Wait, this has... Wait. Was it not the same defense? Yeah, it's 42. According to this, it's more... According to the combined thing, it's 16 defense, and this one's 14 defense and 5 constitution, but I'm sure they were both 42. Unless there's like a limit how much defense I can have or something weird. So, I don't know, maybe it was 40. Maybe I was oh, yeah, maybe. I was going Sunfall. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, Constitution probably gives you defense, so So with a 5 Constitution base equals... But I don't know, I'm assuming Constitution also raises your HP, so this one's definitely better in every way, if that's the case. But we need to, like, combine everything, just because, of course, if there's certain armor that needs this as a base, we need to have it, like, created so we can have the recipe even show up, so... That's the thing that's kind of annoying with some of these. Like, certain things, like this one here, for example, I need 9 steel to even have this show up. If I didn't have 9 steel in my inventory, then this recipe wouldn't have shown up, even though I had, like, at least one of each of these materials. So... yeah, it's probably not. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get better armor as time goes on anyways. So, not only do you need to have, like, the materials, you need to have, like, enough of the materials. And actually, I think some weapons needed, like, let's say, like, 2 of a certain weapon. I think there were some swords that needed, like, 2 short swords, for example. So that's gonna be, like, this one here. This one needs 2 short swords, so the Zweihander would never have appeared unless I had 2 short swords in my inventory. So there's probably some of these here where I need to have, like, 2 broadswords for, like... There's probably so many recipes that it's gonna be easy to miss because of stuff like that. Like, maybe some axes that need, like, 2 Ganos to show up. Like, this will definitely be one of those things where you need the strategy guide. But I'm assuming, like, if you ever had them at any point, it would show up the recipe, or maybe, no, maybe we need to no. I don't know if we need to actively have them, no, because we definitely don't, because, for example, like that spike shield, even though I didn't have any soft leather armor or leather armor at that point, at some point I did have enough soft leather armor and leather armor for the recipe to show up, so, like, I don't know. So I think maybe at any point you need to have, like, at least... yeah. It's gonna be... it's gonna be very easy to miss some of these things. I'm sure there's some, like, very convoluted recipes that are very hard to get unless you, unless you, like, use a guide or something. I bet you more than anything there's a strategy guide that was advertised in the manual. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right in the back. Fueled by Revenge, empowered by strategy, the only official source for maps, walkthroughs, and hints. Yep. You know, when they're advertising strategy guides in the manuals, they're doing it on purpose. Okay, I kind of want to redo that boss fight and see if we can steal from him. Because I haven't... like, I tried stealing from the dragon, but I never saw an opportunity to steal, so it was probably a very specific opportunity. But, oh, we got our first bird. I'm assuming this will let us fly over that gap. There's a couple gaps that, there's a couple places where I need to fly to get to places, so... It's a Devil Crow. Probably isn't, but I still want to steal. Godfrey. Bird-type innocent devils move freely in the air. Their glide ability allows Hector to grab on and glide over obstacles, almost like a hang glider. Instead, we have 3. Alright, so sword and axes go to the right, everything else goes to the left. I'm gonna try to get, like, all the way to the right, and then, you know, I eventually want to make one of each ones, assuming the game lasts that long. So I'm sure there's some abilities are probably required to get to certain areas that you probably only get from like, specific innocent devils, so... Is less cryptic? Yeah, probably. Is there anything else over here that looks like I need to get to? Doesn't look like it. It's not much of a... not much distance with the glide. Less than I expected. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, yes, double jump and then glide. That actually gets you further than if you just... Alright, let's save and then I'm just gonna see if whatever that boss had is worth stealing. Since at least I saw how, like, at the point where I was able to steal. Suikoden 4 needs to not exist. Suikoden 4 doesn't need a remake, that just needs to, like, go away. Suikoden 3 was fine. But 4 just sucks. Is there a soft reset? Is there a go back to... We have to do a hard reset. Doesn't seem like there's any soft reset. Reboot. January 3, having played through the same areas 3-4 times. Yeah, there was definitely some repetitive in there for sure. But 4, especially the sailing segments and like the encounter rate in the sailing segments just sucks. Drags on so bad. Until you get to the point where you can just like not have encounters. As you can turn off encounters and the sailing segments are fine, but before then, holy crap, it sucks. The Suikoden broadcast set for December 16th. Is it Suikoden broadcast? Alright, let's get rid of the sword. It's too slow for the boss. Let's hit him with the deck brush. Pretty much. I mean, the exception, like, for it to be on Fast Forward, it has to be a game I own physically, which is basically everything except for the GBA games. And there's a couple of, like, the latest releases I haven't picked up yet, but otherwise, basically, yes. Yeah, I guess with a remaster of 1 and 2... Or if I could just jump over the edge here. Nope. Game's like, nah. Game 420, how appropriate. Can you go back in your fish so I can do the stealing thing, please? This rate, I'm gonna kill this guy before he even does his... God damn it. Get back on your damn fish. I'm sorry I'm killing you too fast. Okay. Good. Okay, there we go. Sushi. All that. Or probably just some food. Yeah. Oh well. Now I know now I've done it. Totally not worth it, but I had to know. Could have been like some rare material that was like gonna make like a super weapon or something. I mean, it's probably good to have. I mean, considering potions, for example, have like a limit of 5, but I don't have a huge amount of healing items. I mean, I guess with the whole fairy thing, that kind of makes sense, right? They expect you to use healing fairies more so than anything else. I have absolutely no idea how to make 3D games, yet I believe it. Hey, Cor, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? This is easy? Yeah. RPG Dream has Landon's been dreaming of getting to. Oh, there's plenty. I mean, one way White Whales was the Xenoblade Chronicles series, and finally played the first one with the fast forward. So that one was one that was like, hey man, it'd be fun to try one of these. Kind of don't want to make this other. Hold off on making the Brigadine for now. This one's definitely better, but I'm sure I'm gonna need it to do like another armor layer, another armor tier later on. It was awesome. Wizardry and wizardry. Yeah. Yeah, they can burn all the copies of those games. So yeah, I hear X is definitely quite different from the original one, just in terms of like the whole mechanics, right? Like the original one is a lot more like story based, I guess, and X is more like X is, I guess, a lot more kind of, it's almost like MMO. It's just slow. It was awesome. Ugh. Not the PS2 version. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. Yeah, world open world where you get roll bits, yeah. It's a different kind of game, I guess. It's probably still good, it's just different from the original. Wait, these names are random? I just assumed these names that they were getting was like their quote unquote default name, but now it seems like it's just randomly generated. Homer, there you go. We'll call him Homer. Get a wolf, just call it Shiro. Yeah, I don't know what kind of ones we'll get over the course of this game. And the manual mentions these three specific ones: the battle, the fairy, and the bird. And there's different kinds, so I'm sure we're gonna get a lot more. Well, a lot more. I don't know how many more, but I'm sure there's probably at least like looking at the summon list here. There's probably at least 8 or 6. Be my guess. So you could fit 6 and then the send back thing at the bottom. Alright, so clearly this is where we need to go next, but let's, there's a couple places where there was like places where I probably need to fly to get to, like this spot right here, for example. What's the quickest way there? Definitely not going backwards. It's probably faster coming back in from over here to get over there. I remember what was blocking us from going this way. There's something there, obviously, because there's a... Oh yeah, there's like water. Remember there was water here. But I don't think flying would have helped us in that situation. We won by 1 vote, yep. Everybody just jumped on last second on wizardry. Right there, burglar. No, yeah, definitely would have prepared replaying Time and Eternity, I guess, but I don't get to choose. It's not my choice. Chat gets to choose and give me the pain. Yeah, there's this weird square here, which clearly is... There's like this spot over here in the water, but I don't think there was anything to fly across. Double check it. This one here, we need a way to defeat those blood skeletons to permanently kill them. So we can do that. There's not much we could do there. I remember... I doubt the bird is going to be useful in this spot, but... The joys of backtracking. You'll blame me when your vote didn't make it in time. I still blame you, Sunfall. So I'll keep using this guy just to see if I can get the abilities unlocked. "25 consecutive streams." I mean, Wizardry is going to be about as basic of a dungeon crawler as you can have. It's like the original. it's the OG. I want to use the foil again. That thing was like the coolest weapon. I need an upgraded foil. Oh, just pooped out an egg again. Getting plenty of fairy shards at least. Wizardry Labyrinth of Souls, just boring, boring, boring. Oh yeah. Bring out the lance. Let's try that. I didn't see before. I saw the one where it was like spinning around. Gold heal. $5,000 gold. Jesus Christ. Pay to win mechanics much. Gotta pay them. Pay the fairy an amount it desires and you will be fully healed. Okay, so I guess this would be like good for late game. 6 hearts, and if you have like a lot of cash. Sure, with the 25 stream. Still only get 450. You think like the more streams, like the 25, you should be getting like 4,500 bonus points. Is there? But it's a deck brush. There's still 2 more I need to learn. It's the one I didn't see. Best ability. You managed to keep rushing. Oops. Oops. Doing it too early. Gotta clean the place. Gotta make sure it's nice and clean. It'd be funny if there's actually like a place you need to do that in to like unlock a secret area. if I ever run to a to like an abandoned bath or something like that. Hector, the ultimate cleaner. How's it going, Gregor? Doesn't mean it wasn't clearable in one day. I mean, I didn't start at the beginning of the day, so no doubt it's a one-day game. Yeah, the lance only has like, it's only got 3 moves, so it kind of sucks. Let's try the spike shield. With this 1 move. What this like raises my defense. See, I'm taking 4 damage with that. He doesn't visibly raise it, but no, it definitely doesn't. Craft the meat armor. I did. Oh yeah, I mean I'm exploring everything and all that stuff. So, I mean looking at the save file, I'm already like over a third of the map of the full map done. So. Level up. Yep, it's one thing I'm definitely is a completionist. Did we get something in here? Oh yeah, we got something, didn't we? Hang on. I want to try to steal as much stuff as I can, but it's obviously not going to be feasible to steal everything, especially some of the rarer enemies. And it's like very hard to figure out sometimes how to, like you might have to block on like a specific attack and like get a perfect block on that attack and then somehow steal after like they're bouncing back. There was one enemy I tried doing that to, and it's like I know when to trigger the steal thing, but he's also like bumping backwards. How the hell am I supposed to steal? It's very difficult. Antique. First, thank you. Go through 7 38, Jesus. You're just blazing through it. Right, this way. Alright, let's see if we can reach this place now. The flying buddy boy. Still feels like it's too far away, but maybe it won't be. Just made it. Brooch of Bonds. Wearing this, all experience earned will go to your Innocent Devil. I mean, I guess it's good if you want to level up your Innocent Devil. What is my Innocent Devil at right now? Oh, 20? Yeah. That'd be like end game, like if you just want to make the perfect Innocent Devil, I guess, but not too worried about that right now. Hey, Reg. It's going good. Alright, guess that's it for this area. There's this spot here, but I don't think this was flying to get to that spot. Maybe some sort of swimming or something. Doesn't take that long to get to it. Might as well. Keep using this guy to see if I can get the all the abilities unlocked. One ability so far is, I mean, it's probably good, but it's not cheap. It's probably like an end-game super heal. Probably like so many secrets too. I have to keep an eye on the walls and stuff everywhere. There's that one wall that we can't break through, but I need another super ability there in the I forget where the hell that place was, but it's like a temple or something like that, church. hoping the water would make me go down faster. It did not. That is true. I was gonna say they're probably not, but I guess we're not in a sewers. That's an aqueduct, so I'm assuming the water's clean. And 69 damage. Decipher. Ability to read old script. It's probably somewhere that lets us access a special place where you read old script. One more to get. You can switch her out for somebody else. There's this weird wall over here, which has like a weird... I guess that one will look weird like that. I don't think I've seen anything yet that looks like it would need that, but... so many of those dudes. Yeah, it's her type, I guess. You turn into, I guess, some cake. She leveled up. I wonder if the other forms are all going to be like cake-based. Like angel food cake. Or caught eating a big piece of tiramisu on stream. Sounds delicious. So yeah, I don't think my bird will be able to get me across this, but let's try it. Nope. Let's Must have something we have to do to like lower the water. But it is delicious. All right. Spot here. I mean, that's where we gotta go. In Castle, was there anything weird on this one? I don't remember anything particularly weird in the abandoned castle. The Budget Mountains, like potentially this spot over here. But I think that was more of a... There was water, but I don't know if there's... I guess I can always check. Definitely flying won't help us with those blood skeletons, that's for sure. The temple, flying definitely won't help us through that wall. Other than that, nothing else here. Aussie streamer. He follows either had both of those. Maybe there was a sale on tiramisu and lasagna one day.
Glad you're back. What can I do for you? What do you need? Will that be all? What can I do for you? What will it be to change your mind? What will it be today? What will it change your mind, huh? What will it be today? Change your mind, huh? What will it be today?
It's about 56. Such a weird amount.
What will it be today? Change your mind. Will that be all? What can I do for you?
I wonder if I should switch out. I still have one thing left to learn on that tiramisu, but I don't want to waste like all these crystals I'm using, so let's
Will that be all? Okay, I'll take it back. Will that be all?
let's bring the other one.
Incubate a new one? Change your mind. Incubate a new one? Change your mind, huh? Please come again.
Alright, so... It sucks that we don't see the... Oh, wrong one. I was gonna say, it sucks that we don't see the full chart. Okay, good. So you see the chart of the path you've already taken. So... I guess I can go this way and try the other two on the left side, or probably better just going the right side and just going all the way right the branch. So we'll have to use spear or axe for the first batch. So we'll stick with spear for now. I was gonna say, oh, we can make new armor, and yeah, we can convert this Eastern armor to Brigandine. Until we get some new materials, I'm not gonna bother doing that. Going this way to see if there's anything special here. I mean, there's clearly like it's clearly something here because there's that square. It's our map. 86.3%, so we still have a lot of this map to even explore. This one, I mean, we're 99.08, which implies there's at least one more room. But I don't know if it's a room. Let's say if there's like a part of a room that hasn't been explored, would that show up as well, potentially? So it could be like a secret, like a wall somewhere we have to break down, because there's nothing obvious. Yeah. I'm definitely not getting 100% maps. Especially considering how hard it would be just to like go through every wall and like look for... And these might be special abilities that we need like special spirits for as well, so... No, I only play on original hardware, so no retro achievements. Even if I had retro achievements, I wouldn't be like going out of my way to like getting them. I've done my I've done my platinum hunting days. There's a restock on those. Yeah. I mean, that's usually when I was doing platinum hunting, unless it's a game that was like completely... Like I was just going for the trophies and I cared nothing about the game. That's basically how I played it. Played with a guide of missable trophies to go through the first playthrough, and then if there's, you know, anything that's not missable, then I'll use a guide to go finish up, to clean up the rest. This is a little bit faster. Now, just going back to this spot over here, I was just curious if this is something I could access with the bird. I remember there was water there, but I don't remember if it was like a map we could like fly over, if it was something else. Well, I unlocked the bird. It's good to revisit all the places, the previous places that might have needed it. It's too bad this game is very bad for like backtracking, since you move so slowly. Oh yeah, music is absolutely fantastic in this. Yeah, 7 hours seems really fast. I guess if you're just making a beeline, not caring about backtracking at all. Yes. I believe we can't even go in the water, so... Did I ever steal from these guys? I don't know what this thing is. Spirit, no, we never did. Ten whole gold. Yes, we need like the ability of either going into the water or... I guess we can go into the water. Couldn't go from there. That was weird. I just had to jump. Could have done that. I just assumed, like, you know, if I can't walk there, it's, you know, it's not letting me. You know, as you just you had to jump over like a small invisible wall to get into it. It's so stupid. Okay, so clearly we still can't get through the waterfall though, so we need some way of... I can definitely see a passage behind there. I'm assuming the bird isn't gonna let us go through the waterfall. I did. Going through getting an ability to go through a waterfall is like a standard thing. It's probably like a time stop ability that you need or something. Alright. Guess now I know. We got 99% of them, 99.9% of the map. Nice. Was that like blind though, or is that with using a guide? $90.53. You missed 10% of the game, Shiro. 10 whole %. I mean, you need to get at least 200% of the map, so you guys missed out like half the game. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I imagine in order to get, like, not necessarily 100% completion, but, like, a good number of the, of the crafting stuff, the combining stuff, that one almost guarantees needs a guide. Especially since you need, like, you might need X amount of a certain material, not just one piece, but, like, 3 or 4 pieces to even have the recipe show up, so... It's by very, very easily missable stuff like that. Wrong way. Well, I'm sure combining stuff is, some stuff is definitely not obvious. You know, with the 0.1%, did you unlock like every spirit, every ID form? Or you just didn't bother with that part? Yeah, I'm sure most of them you get naturally. Like, you only need like one of each material kind of thing. Of course, some materials, I'm sure some like, some late game materials are probably only picked up from like stealing or something annoying like that. Yeah, I'm assuming like, because the map just literally says map percentage, so I'm assuming it doesn't count anything other than the map. But I'm assuming you probably need like certain forms or certain of your IDs to have specific abilities to access certain areas. Like the battle one having to like lift up the doors, for example. There's a level 2 version of that, so I don't know if the level 2 version is needed for anything, because I do have it on my battle dude at level 2, so I won't know if it's level 2 required because I'm already gonna have it. Damn it. I guess he wasn't ready. Castlevania Night in PS4 is an achievement for 200.6% completion, yeah. I mean, Symphony Night was definitely like, that was the whole like upside down castle is definitely like a very big surprise if you're not expecting that. Where you're like, you've only done half the game. And of course, in typical Castlevania style, it's, you know, buried behind like specific stuff to get like the true ending to even get to that point. Which I'm assuming this game probably has something similar too, where if you don't have like the right stuff, you probably don't get like the quote-unquote true ending. That's a Castlevania trope.
That is why I am telling you this. Voices. Who could it be?
Do not go beyond your bounds. You mustn't speak nor act upon matters related to fate. You had better refrain from saying anything unsuitable.
Oh, that is correct, of course, but what about you? Is it not ludicrous for you to be guiding a traveler in these circumstances?
I am merely lending assistance to one who is seeking what he already desires. It is the same with the curse.
That's ridiculous. You have different rules for yourself.
This discourse is at an end. I cannot have you interfering any...
I will keep returning until the day you finally surrender.
No one escapes. 'Escapes" from me.
So many wizards.
So, those two are enemies.
This guy seems to have a pretty open stealing thing. These are just orcs though, right? Yeah. A sniper orc. Yeah, what was I using on this guy actually? Yeah, let's go to the right first. Oh, it's really hard getting it perfect. I'm bad at timing the perfect moves. Be better if you try to attack. Okay, so if it's anything, it's going to be with the spin. Damn it. Didn't do it long enough. Yeah, they have really such hard to figure out like timings for stealing on some enemies, and then in the end, it's not even worth it. It's gonna have like 50 gold or something stupid. Damn it. Not yet. I just want to see if I can get a perfect thing on the spin thing. Because I don't know how close he is to death. Do your spinny thing. Oh. There you go. Screw it. I don't think you can even knock these guys down, can you? Maybe not with this weapon. Yeah, I imagine that, considering, like, you know, if you finish in like 7 hours or whatever, then yeah, you definitely wouldn't be going through all the different branches. I need to use spear. Do your spinny thing. Hey, Cherry. Actually, it's probably easier. These guys in guard mode, and they do that spinny thing because. Yeah. So I think that counts as like a perfect guard, maybe. Maybe not. Don't know. Whatever their thing is probably not worth it. Really hard to time perfect hits. Perfect blocks. Oh, okay, so he has to do that move. That's when he's vulnerable. Yep. It's a very uncommon move. Galtite, there we go. Material, at least. I'm assuming that's a material. Sounds like a material. And he dropped Indigo Steel, so 2 materials. Heavy red metal in many layers, said to draw out the human's latent power, but who really knows? I am. Got to catch them all. Alright, let's use his Indigo Steel. This one also uses Indigo Steel. We need to make another dung. This one also uses Indigo Steel. That's the one that was dropped. So there's a lot of things that use the Indigo Steel. Yeah, nothing used that Gallic thing, so that's... we don't have the other materials needed to have that one show up yet. Now I'm gonna make this Brigandine just in case it's required for some of these other recipes. Alright, so what do I want to make first? Might as well make the steel, or the spear. That'll be an upgrade from the lance. Long spear. RPGs change you. They definitely do. Upgrade. Formed from a fairly simple concept. Keep the enemy as far away as possible. What's more, it works. Okay, so this one's got an extra move compared to the lance. Which means I can do this thing now on a regular weapon and on deck brush weapon. Let's go this way first. Okay, well, definitely did a perfect block on that one. So, I have no idea what the hell this guy's gonna need to steal. Maybe if you, like, if he goes too long doing this and he gets tired. No, not even. So I think every other time I've gotten hit by it, but I can get hit that time and still didn't unlock the stealing. Maybe it's a move he hasn't done yet. How close am I to, need 40, 26. These guys are hitting freaking hard. What the fuck? Assassin zombie. Okay. It's really hard fighting two of these guys. What the fuck? Wow. These assassin zombies are nasty. Oh, come on. Stupid Homer.
That is.
Okay. Can I get an attack in now, please? I wasn't done. Something like knocked him up, like up in the air there, and he was vulnerable. So you do that 2 and then hit him like this to knock him up in the air, and then I can steal him. Damn it. Oh, just got the indigo steel back. Should go back and save. Take the second path. Ceremonial tool. There we go. Is that material? It is. Amber artifact used in ancient rituals. Ancient weapon said to be made in this. Now the ones I can currently make, so I need some more materials first. Oh, then again, there you go. Light armor and ceremonial tool. Sports kit. Plus 2 defense. Oh, I can use that to make a sports kit and a bat. One as well. Oh, this one does give me some strength boost though. With like no defense. Sports jersey. Gives me 5 constitution. a bamboo sword and a sports kit for a helmet. Oh, we need another sun tiers to make this one, so until we can do that, can't make another sports kit to get that helmet. Obviously gonna be a gag helmet. This armor is obviously, like, not that great. Definitely a gag thing. Wouldn't be too bad if, like, if this stuff actually had visible, like... Maybe some of these do have visible things. Maybe he'll look like he's wearing a sports jersey. And we're back here. Just keep spawning forever. Yeah, these things just keep coming forever. So we're getting a bunch of crystals. There we go. Alright. What are we getting? Herbist. Alright, so from here we want to use it's like knuckles or axes. Knuckles suck ass. What are we gonna need for these knuckles? Probably too many. 70? Ugh. You watch the Game Awards? Nah. Probably gonna have, like, they're obscure, you know, sweeping. Most likely, hopefully. You watch, it's gonna be like Call of Duty winning the Game Awards or something stupid. Game Awards mean nothing. Yeah. Sure. RPGs, the Game Awards. They're gonna announce, like, surprise! There's a new Call of Duty coming out. Call of Duty. Assassin's Creed. World exclusive. They're gonna announce the new Madden. Oh my god, the new Madden! You get more of these indigo steels. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll just like check after the fact and see what won or whatever. But it's one of those things like, yeah, does it really matter in the end? Yeah, it's been a good year for gaming, period. Been some pretty good games that came out that definitely shows the, you know, industry isn't completely dead. Of course, it's all been like, it's all been indie games that have been good, not any of the AAA stuff. Definitely a bumper crop year for single A or like indie games. Antidote. Oh, you're not going to see the prices drop for for any of the current game consoles with the RAM prices the way they are now? Yeah, don't expect game console prices to go down at all. They're going to go up in price instead of down. The first generation that's been a thing. And definitely, in terms of like, you know, enough time has passed for PS6, not anymore. I mean, PS4 was it like 10 years between PS4 and PS5? Like, there's no reason to have new consoles other than just like slightly better graphics at this point. You're getting your $86 worth with Metroid Prime 4. 86. Well, you didn't buy the amiibo before. You got to buy that to get the true, the full experience of the game. So you haven't spent enough money yet. Well, then you're not getting any of the, you know, the music. You're missing out, Core. Yeah, which is stupid. It's like already 100% of the game, now you can have music when you're like driving around. Now that you've 100% completed the game. Like, thanks. Great reward, guys. Yeah, I have no plans of picking up a Switch 2 anytime soon, so... Most of the games that are like have Switch 2 versions also work on Switch 1. Any of the newer stuff like Pokemon and all that stuff. Hades 2. Does it? I mean, I'm sure it was like developed around the Switch 1 primarily until, you know, they... And then they just added the Switch 2 stuff later. So we'll see in development quite a while before the Switch 2 is even on the horizon, probably. Full game on the card, yeah. That's the main reason for Switch 1 games still. Any of the Switch 2 versions, you get like the Switch 1 cart in there, and then like you get like the upgrade pack to Switch 2. It's like you still only get in the Switch 1 version on the card anyways, so. But of course they don't sell a Switch 1 version, so it's like, okay. So that way they can like jack up the price Get you to pay for the Switch 2 version, even though you're technically only playing on your Switch 1. The scam, I tells ya. I really hate fighting on stairs. Well, back then, each iteration or each generation was like vastly different. So you couldn't really just like have a here's an NES and SNES version of the game. I mean, there's a few games that did that, but very, very few, right? Because you would have to completely like make the game from scratch differently from one version to the other. Nowadays, it's basically just like here's a slightly better looking version of the game that runs at a higher frame rate. You're the exact same game with just some hardware improvements. Heal level 2. Assume it's gonna be like 50 heal probably. Yeah. 50 for 20. Indigo Steel. Look at a Salay. Salacious. Yeah, I wouldn't want to try to build a PC right now. That would be painful. 2 indigo steel makes a piece of armor. Interesting. Knuckle dusters. It's the same power. Oh, there we go. Can use the sports jersey for something. Hopefully this will be an upgrade. It is not an upgrade. Attack +2. Wah wah. Yeah, it definitely seems like this whole sports line is a joke weapon line. Make another jur, I guess. Should I need Blackhawks or whatever? Rage of an undefeated champion who died in accident is infused in these blood-soaked gloves. Maybe these will have a special... Maybe it'll be good at knocking down enemies or something. Because it doesn't seem to have any special attack for a joke weapon. I mean, the damage isn't that different. To be fair. It's like 15 versus... I mean, all these weapons are really weak to begin with, so... But, I mean, it says attack 30, but... It's also doing the same damage, so... I don't know. Like, 2 damage less. But when you do like a big punch, it does more damage. Ain't no about who? How's it going? You know how much processing Monster Hunter and Stories 3 needs? Yeah. Yeah, my computer would definitely need an upgrade if I wanted to play things like at any kind of modern, you know, high quality. Not on will? That's always good. Perfect time to find Rosario when everything's currently down. Feels like the right way, by the way. I need to go back and try that other path. So much steel. Looks like we're splitting damage between two punches. Maybe. I mean, this guy's kind of punching twice, too. There's like... But this thing has supposedly 30 attack, and the other one has like 17 attack, which, you know, it's quite a bit different in terms of attack power, but does very similar damage, so... When I do the big punch, like the one, or the square circle attack, it does about 30. So it does 15 of a regular hit instead of 17. No, 39. I don't know. It seems like it's very similar in damage, but sometimes less. I don't know. It's weird. I'm sure it'll pop at some point. It'll go the way of .com. The AI is never going to go away, but like just the current, like, everybody just trying to, like, jump in on it and just go all out with AI thing, that's gonna burst. Oh, some reloads and stuff. There's probably funny time as well. These guys do so much damage with those, like, they hit you underground there. I wonder if I can... Kind of bad at timing this. Oh, okay, so when he jumps out of the ground, you have like a small time window. Problem is, like, you have to like target him and heal at the same time as he jumps out of the ground. So it's gonna be hard. Very, very small window to do it. Damn it. You like jump, press the R2 button and the circle almost all at the same time. Camera doesn't help things. Who moves so fast? It's really hard to. Damn it. God damn it. This is gonna be hard. Damn it. Like trying to mash the R2 button to like target him. It's very unpredictable where he's gonna like land. Come on. Screw it. It's not worth it. Whatever this guy's gonna drop, it's not gonna be worth it. Let's make that new armor. Chainmail. Better. D6. What do I need? 70. Getting close. See machine form CPU wise better in the PS5. GPU wise slightly slower. And we're close to PS5 Pro. Yeah. Have they announced the prices on the Steam machines yet? Other than, like, it's probably going to be relatively high. We have to make that sword now. Schiavona? 25 attack. That's an upgrade from Yada. That's good. Yeah, and with the prime prices the way they're going, it's not the best time for the Steam machine to be announced. Big surprise. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Maybe it's going to be like a, you know, it's going to be a good price considering the RAM prices, but it's one of those things where, like, where it would have been a bad price before the RAM price announcements. Maybe Valve kind of worked with the RAM manufacturers, like, hey, let's jack up the prices to make our Steam machine look really good in comparison. Well, it's probably gonna be like the Steam Deck, I would imagine. Oh, I went the wrong way. Can't play stuff with the anti-cheat. You think they would, like, make the anti-cheats work with it? I mean, maybe now that they're gonna have the Steam machine versus just the Steam Deck, maybe the manufacturers that make those games will get off their ass and actually, like, make the games work on the Steam machine. I really hate fighting on stairs. Why am I fighting on the stairs? Could be getting really close to evolution here. Yeah, 2. All stuff works. Some proton fixes a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean everything just works. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely no console. That's the thing. Consoles are really good for, like, the average consumer that doesn't know how to, like, fix stuff like that. Any sort of Steam things, you're definitely going to have some sort of, you know, it's not for everybody. That's always been the issue with any sort of PC-based architecture. You need to know at least a bit of what you're doing to play on those systems. Because things definitely don't work out of the box. God damn it. Finally got those 2 evil crystals. Alright. Hornet. We got Killer Bee before, now we got a Hornet. Did we get all the abilities from the last level? Yeah, I think it was heal level 2 and Antidote. Looks like the same thing, just different color. This one's got more attack. Alright, so I guess I gotta continue with fists. Get that all the way to the left one. Or all the way to the right, I should say. Yeah. The joys, right? Make another knuckle duster. I didn't actually try it as a weapon where I converted it. Stonebreaker. Jesus. That's a move. Breakdancing, let's go. He thinks he's in Tekken. So that's the reason the Knuckle Duster, I guess, is the same attack power. So you're getting the same attack power, but you get that one extra move. Third Yakuza stance unlocked. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's very showy though. It's probably good at knocking back enemies too. This is good when you have like a tight area with a lot of enemies. Did I steal from these wolves yet? I don't remember if I actively stole from them. I did. These wolves, when they go underground, you keep their target on them. Don't do that with those other undead skeleton or undead zombie assassins. They go underground and you have to like retarget them, which is why it's so hard to steal from them, because you have to like, they jump out of the ground, you have to target them and then try to steal from them while they're in the air, which is just not easy to do. Trying to do these guys at once is not... I want to steal another one of those, like, materials they have, but I want to fight two of these at the same time. Map. Get anything for two of those Galites. Still haven't found anything that uses that, but just need the other materials first, I guess. Notebook almost catch fire. I mean, that seems like that's just some bad hardware stuff. I'm pretty sure the software shouldn't be able to, like, bypass any sort of hardware protections. Like overheating or whatever. Yeah, it's it's a bad design. That stuff coming your way. I really hate when enemies, underground enemies, just stay underground. God damn it. Get out here. Should have gone to that save point, but God damn it. Stop that. Okay, this fucking skeleton wolves there. Doesn't help this weapon has no reach. Pink pads, yeah. Back for the Red Novo. The one shiny. Suspicious. I guess that's not the only shiny thing. Shiny things everywhere. Probably not a surprise. I think IBM owns Red Hat, doesn't it? So. Thunder Dragon. Sephiroth Rojo-G-san, thank you so much for the 6 months of awesome support. 6 months of Sephiroth, yes indeed. How's it going? Welcome to me trying to steal everything. The game. This guy's got a very tight. If you're too close, he uses the dash thing. If you're not close enough, then you won't be able to steal in time. Damn it. All that for 50 gold. Yeah, it was like 8 hours or something. It was pretty short. Oh, I thought this was a new zone. Didn't realize I was middle of combat. I'm gonna save though. Definitely have a lot of indigo steel now. Really hate when you're down to one of these guys and you cannot kill him. Like he just keeps going underground all the time. Controller, please. I think my analog stick's definitely starting to go bad on my PS2 controller. Missing the non-stop hot stuff coming your way? I know. We need more hot stuff. I'm gonna have to pick up another PS2 controller at some point. I mean, I have the whatchamacallit, the 8-bit DOE adapter, PS2 adapter, so I can use my 8-bit DOE controller on the PS2 if I need to, but... Yep. It's almost the 21st. Darkest day of the year. I mean, the early stuff, like, Eternal Ring used it, but, I mean, barely. It's more gimmicks than anything. Flame demons, eh? You realize that Flame Demon is level 38. Shouldn't we get like tons of XP for fighting level 38s at level 20 something? Kind of hard to find a stealing opportunity if they just fly around and do nothing. Ow. block them when they do a swipe down, I'm guessing. God, I really love flying enemies. Alright, we're down to the last dude. I'm really bad at timing that. God damn it. Okay. Definitely not when he's swiping, so... You think when he's doing that, maybe? But it didn't seem like that was... You had to, like, do a perfect thing when he shoots the fireball at you? I don't know. Trying to hit him with that, it's not easy. Alright, let's go to a new location. Okay, yes, it was like knock up there. I saw it as soon as I like... So I need to do this move, but it's hard to hit them when they're in the air. Yeah, my controller is definitely like crapping out when I go to certain like... I'm trying to go like this direction. Sometimes it just, I start moving at a walk. Wrong buttons. Let's do something with these red dots. Tower of Power? Don't think so. I'm assuming not. I don't remember a Tower of Power. Let's go back. Definitely shouldn't be handling level 38s. No, I didn't die anywhere. I haven't seen any towers, so... Alright, let's go this way. Screw these guys. These guys are a pain in the ass to fight. Oh, okay, no. I need to... This controller is definitely, like, it's gonna screw me over there. I get a bad directional... As soon as I move, like, right here, there's, like, somehow it breaks. Like, right there. This is a very bad spot on my controller, it looks like. Alright, give me a second here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can source another PS2 controller, because that one... analog stick is pooched on that one. Time to use a wireless controller that's help it's 8-bit though, at least it's a good quality controller. Take some getting used to. Any secrets? Not that I'm aware of. I don't know if this is where I need to use the cipher for my other fairy. It's the closest. There's like a warp point there. Mysterious dead end. Maybe we have to like kneel down. Where's the kneel command? Wait for like the tornado to take us away. This definitely feels like something for that. Can't interact with it in any way, but let's go get that other fairy that has Decipher. Especially if that's a teleport. Because I don't have everything, obviously. Run away. God, I hate those wolves. I hate those things of the passion. At least with the fists. It's probably not too bad with the other weapons, but the fists, ugh, sucks. He hasn't learned his second ability yet, has he? They do like fists, like chewing on them. I just hate that they just keep going underground. Then you have like no reach to reach them, so they just go underground again and again and again and again. It's like, stop it. basilisk. Ow. Camera, please. It's hard to time this one. It's just chilling out. Assuming this is even what you need to do here. Okay, well, the camera's not helping here. Camera, please. Fists aren't exactly good for, like, stunning enemies either. God damn it. It's very hard to time that. Okay, so that's definitely not it. Let's see. Killed him. Oh, he needs to use like a fire breath, or fire breath is like petrified breath or something. I would totally name Basil. That's what goes well with Hey Dusk. Does Basilisk not have like a petrified breath? Like Cockatrice? A slight attack. It's probably a thing to potentially. That was like, alright, no breakdancing for you, I'm just gonna heal back you now. So if we go far enough away, maybe he'll do that sliding attack thing. I'm trying to find stealing opportunities is really annoying in some of these. Oh, there we go. 200 gold. About as obvious of a breakable wall. My fists must hurt after doing that, though. Aquamarine. I already have tons of aquamarine. I don't think I've found... Did I even find any recipes for aquamarine yet? I don't think I did. Oh, never mind. The frog mouth helm. Secret inside of a secret. Secretception. Oh, we're back at the abandoned castle. I wonder if that was like accessible when we were at the secret castle. Probably not. It's probably a one-way thing. Alright, gotta go all the way down there. Surprised Basilisk don't petrify. Hit your king. It's going well. This finger looking good. Look at my witch. I need to go grab some food in a few minutes. Once we get to the next save point. My dude still hasn't learned his second ability. I want to make sure he doesn't evolve before he does. Although by the time I get enough crystals to evolve, if he hasn't learned it, then I probably need to do something special, and God knows what I'd have to do to trigger that. Well, some of the combat is kind of annoying, but I mean, it definitely feels a lot emptier compared to, like, let's say something like Symphony of the Night, right? Or any of the more modern 2D ones. Like, you got these really empty corridors with a couple enemies. Sometimes you just get an empty corridor with, like, nothing. It just feels underwhelming compared to, like, you know, all the nice details and stuff you get and stuff like, you know, the GBA and Symphony of the Night and all that stuff. Castlevania is definitely better in 2D. God, no. Teleporter. Yeah, maybe. Like, from my understanding, it's basically the Apple II version, but maybe they added some quality of life stuff. As long as the saving system isn't as bad. Like, maybe you can actually make normal saves, not just, like, quick save only as soon as you die kind of thing. Guess we'll see. Yeah. Where's the save state button on my PS5? It's a digital Eclipse game, so they know how to do remasters at least.
Good to see you came back. What can I do for you?
Alright,
Will that
let's
be
throw
all?
this guy
Okay,
for
I'll take
now.
it back. Will that be all? Okay, I'll let you have it.
Let's see if the deciphering works on that other thing.
Please come again.
Alright. Before we go back though, let's make a quick save and grab some food. Alright, pause the timer here. I'll be back in a few minutes and we shall continue on. So be right back in a bit.